Yesterday, somebody who came to our office in Milan talking about holocracy. You know something about that?
Yes.
It's interesting also in some way. It was the first time I knew about that. I didn't know.
New forms of organizing and new forms of governance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holocracy?
Holocracy.
Yeah.
And it's picked up by Frederick Laloux in his book on reinventing organizations. He writes about it as well, but I can't remember the name the person who wrote the first book on holocracy. But that is also, I used to talk about heterarchy, which is rather than hierarchy or democracy, is how do you have circles of accountability?
Yeah. More or less the same concept.
So the psychotherapy training that I started 32 years ago, we set it up that the students are answerable to the staff, who are answerable to the directors, who are answerable to the trustees, who are elected by the members, and the members are all the graduates of the training.
Mm-hmm.
So there is a circle of accountability, not a...
Right.
Yeah?
Right.
And we need those...
It was an
governance.
experience. It was not just a concept that the person who came was having the experience of changing their organization, which is mid-sized organization, about 300 people, so not so small. And it's the first experience we have in Italy. Right. Because there are experiences in Northern Europe, in
Holland, the social care organization.
And the interesting thing that they have a history of 30 years of hierarchy, very patriarchal hierarchy, because it was a how do you say, family
owned
business.
Yeah.
That 1 year ago was acquired by a U.S. Company, and they decided to propose this change. This change.
Good.
So this person that had been the director of human resources, now he's not anymore director of human resources. Now he doesn't know. He has 6 roles, and some are. He is a coach inside the company, for example, in various circles. Nobody is in power anymore. There is not a single manager in power of a unit. He is nominato, how do you say? I just arrived, so my English is rusty. Been assigned from the top to be the link from the upper circle to the
operating.
But in the same circle, there is somebody who is representative of the group of people, is elected, and there is a facilitator who guarantees that every meeting solve the problems that people bring in the meeting. So it's an interesting multiple role situation.
Yeah, I think what I've taken from holocracy, what I think you're usefully pointing out, is it's not just changing to a more circular form of governance, it's also providing a constant fluidity of organisation, which links back to the conversation Bernd and I were having as you arrived, which is we can move the teaching from knowledge and make the knowledge available. We can set up learning processes and we can get people to get those, but then we have to build a fluidity into the structure so it doesn't become a new dogmatic church.
Right.
Everybody can put a question about there is this interesting concept of tension. everybody who feel a tension in the process of what the group is doing, raise the issue of this tension, and everybody is required to address it and engage in solving it. And it's not a psychological tension; it's a tension in the way the process is
systemic tension. And that links right back to our conversation about always locate the issue in a connection, not in a part.
Yeah.
So I love the way that what you said is that they don't bring a problem, bring a tension that you are aware of.
Yeah, absolutely.
And therefore we attend to the connections that need reconnecting.
Yeah.
We don't locate a problem in a person, in a part of the system.
Yeah, it's a collective problem-solving process.
Well, I would like to take the language one step further. It's a collective, not problem-solving, but it's a collective
generation.
Connecting disconnection process. You see how I'm
Yes.
trying to move the language even one step further?
I understand.